You're listening to the Two Goofballs, One Goal podcast. This is the first episode. Everything that is going to be said is purely satire and shouldn't be taken at heart. It's only meant to entertain and get a laugh out of people. Enjoy.
The foundations for a successful capitalistic country, where competition drives the market and the people lead the market. A free land where everyone can compete for private ownership and wealth. A glorious system where you can have bragging rights over whose yacht is bigger or whose avocado toast is more complex and intricate.
And then there's communism, the system that says, let's share everything equally because sharing is caring, where we ensure everyone gets their fair share and that we banish envy, jealousy, and those pesky, ultra rich 1%ers. So, with these two government systems at play, what is the economic structure of each of these? How does communism and capitalism differ in their approaches to ownership and distribution of resources?
Instead of the government sharing everything equally with everyone, we work for ourselves. Our efforts contributing to the resources and ownership we earn, where the economy is market based and built by the people.
The communism, however, believes in equality, where everyone shares resources equally and the economy is planned by the government. There is little to no competition to be seen since the government has gotten rid of all of it. Another reason why there's no competition is also because nobody has private ownership of property, since it's all government managed. These government systems can apply to social implications. What are the potential social advantages and disadvantages of each system in terms of equality and individual freedoms?
Capitalism. It's about freedom. Anyone can do anything if they put the work and effort in. Everything is privately owned and it can't be taken away by any government. The only limit in a capitalist society is how hard someone is willing to work to get what they want.
Communism is again all about equality. Everyone is paid the same and provide incentives to appeal to the person, public, or the party. Food is already placed out in front of your face. Freedom, however, is limited as political news is constantly monitored and checked by the party, religions are suppressed and restricted, and oppositions are always shut down. With this comes political influence. How do these ideologies shape the governmental structures and the role of the state in society?
In a capitalist society, its emphasis on private property, free markets, and very limited government intervention helps promote a system that helps shape governmental structures and the role of the state that encourages a system where they protect property rights, enforce contracts, and maintain a stable economy, while also helping to distribute wealth and resources.
Well, things are different here, Cyrus. In communism, there are certain laws and goals which determine resource and responsibility allocation. If the citizens follow these laws, it'll lead to a strong community that shares one goal. Consequently, this also builds a stronger social community and an even stronger economy. Without competition, there's no envy or jealousy, and if no one has ambitions, economic development will continue to be stable. Final question for $1 million. What lessons can be learned from historical and contemporary examples of countries that have implemented communism or capitalism in the past?
While it drives economic growth and rapid innovation, it leads to increased inequality and environmental issues. It also leads to potential exploitation of workers, requiring regulation and social safety nets. While these negatives are bad, capitalism can push economic growth and provide people with incentive to work efficiently to produce goods and services.
Economic planning of communism also has a limit. It can lead to very fast growth in some sectors who implement this, but it also struggles to meet demands from consumers. An example of this would be from contemporary Vietnam, where they incorporated market oriented reforms while maintaining the communist framework, which boosted economic productivity and innovation. There's a fine balance that a communist country must stand on. So, when it all comes down to it, which system is better? Communism, obviously. If you didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that music?